going on, everybody? Tristan Adams with Modern Design Aquascaping. So we have a very interesting project the team is going to be tackling here. It is a pond with a waterfall, and it has not worked since the day it was installed. So this is going to be a testament you guys are going to see to knowing your stuff. Because if the people who built this would have ran their water in motion calculator, they would have known that this water feature would never work. You've got a smaller pond at the bottom and about 75 feet long a waterfall. So by the time the water makes it halfway down, the pond is out of water. So this thing has been decommissioned for years and years and years. We put a filter on it last year because it had no biological filtration. It did have a skimmer, but you're about to watch the team come in here and repair the liner on this thing. They're going to be tearing out a bunch of the stream going up, which is going to be the maximum amount we would recommend for this size pond. So they're going to be replacing the liner in this thing, rebuilding everything, and this is not your typical project for us, ladies and gentlemen. This is strictly a functionality thing. We are not doing a bunch of aesthetic improvements. We're not bringing in new stone even. We're reusing all the stone that is there. We just want to get this to where it has nice waterfall. It's got great sounds, and when you turn it on, before the water comes down the waterfalls, the pond isn't out of water. So you guys stay tuned on this journey because the team is going to take care of this one. They're going to get this thing back to holding water, and we're going to go over a lot of things in the process of what you should not do with your water feature. Stay tuned. We're out. One thing I really want to bring to attention about this project, something that really makes it different and sets it apart from the rest of our videos, are the weird things that are happening and the weird things that aren't happening. So we're not doing any aesthetic improvements. They'll probably happen anyways because it kind of looks like rocks just got dumped down the hill, and we're going to try to not replicate that. But we're not here for aesthetic improvements. We are here because the design of this water feature in totality was a failure. So it has a proper filtration, like mechanical filter. It's got a skimmer box. It's got a pump, but it didn't have any biological filtration. So that was something that I think we added last year. I believe we got that stuff installed in there just as a temporary, but when the budget got a little bit bigger, they missed their waterfall and they wanted to add some back on. So with a pond of this size, really knowing what you're doing, so running your water in motion calculator so that you actually know how many feet of stream you can have before your pump starts sucking air. So with your water in motion, how much stream we have on this thing, the water literally could not make it halfway down this stream before the water level dropped below the opening on the skimmer box and the pump began to cavitate. So this is a problem, guys. So this feature has been off for so long, I don't even remember the day it was installed, which wasn't us, but it's been off for so long, and the construction method that was used here allows for nature to get to your liner. It allows for chipmunks, for rodents, for any of those creatures that would really like a little hidey hole to crawl back behind just about any rock they want to and chew little holes in your liner. So we uncovered some of this stuff on the initial visit for the sale of this project, and we just found holes all over the place because this thing has been sitting vacant. But we ended up having to tear out the entire portion of this waterfall that we were adding on, rip out all of the liner, put the new protective layer in, dig it a different way. Everything about it was wrong. It's an unfortunate scenario, but these are the things you can find when you have someone that doesn't specialize in water features building them. Things that they don't think of because they just don't know. So with the water feature, especially when you have a larger standing body of water, it is very important if you really want to minimize your maintenance and maximize your water quality and the quality of the ecosystem in your water feature to have a mechanical and a biological filter. So I don't care if you have a pool skimmer built into the side. I don't care if you have a bead filter or external biological filter that you're cultivating your bacteria and passing your water through. But this pond was missing everything but the mechanical filter. It didn't have a waterfall, it didn't have stream, low oxygenation going on. They literally just had lilies in here before we showed up with no water movement because of the water in motion issue that they had. It was inoperable completely. So we've pretty much done a total overhaul on this thing. We knocked out the biological filtration. We've got tons of oxygenation going in there now with the add-on of the waterfall. We've got the sounds of the waterfalls back, and all in all, we have a fully functional ecosystem pond to end with. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. So the team, they came, they got everything done, they dropped a new liner in that thing, they got the sound of water, moving water back in these people's lives, which is an amazing thing to have. So problems along the way, really wasn't a ton of them, just the holes and everything that were found in the liner over the course of this abandoned water feature because it had not been running in so long. This has made such a big impact, so I hope you guys enjoyed the journey, enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content from yours truly.